Hi everyone, I'm Donna Lopez. This is ETS. This is your mid-month energy forecast for August 2017. Today is Wednesday the 16th. It's about 10:30 Pacific time. I'm looking at my calendar on my phone. So if you wonder what I'm looking at, it's just so I can keep up on the dates I want to cover. So the word that I got for this next few weeks is restructuring. And that's exactly what I've been doing this morning to get this video out. But that's another story. So I also want to share that I have a free ETS call tonight. It's called the Bliss Muscle. So if you'd like to be a part of that, you simply sign up for my newsletter. It's on my homepage of my website. It's free, and um, a lot of people are getting really beautiful shifts from the energy that comes forward. So you'll be sent an email, and you'll learn a little bit more about what that's going to entail tonight. But it's just a listening space for you, okay? And a lot of people feel energy tingling, etc. I also want to say thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. It does mean a lot. It helps me keep going. I find out accidentally from people, oh, I really like your stuff. So, but they're not liking it or sharing it, so I'm not knowing that. So that's just a little reminder. If you're watching this or you watch it and you like it, please like, share, and subscribe so that I can continue. Because like all of us, we like to know that we're being heard. But I know as long as I'm being heard by a few, I'm very happy with that. And I've heard some wonderful things from people. So thank you so much. I appreciate it more than you know. So as I said, I don't know if I said this, but let me start. The word that I got for this next few weeks is restructuring. I know Mercury's retrograde started on the 12th. As I said, I'm not an astrologer, but I thought it was funny that the word restructuring came in because Mercury is about rethink, revisit, review. And I don't know how long Mercury is retrograde, but you can look that up. I know it's through August, at least I do know that part. So I was just told restructuring. So if you're making plans, you may have to restructure those plans. If you're on a project, you may have to restructure the way you're doing the project. However restructuring works for you. I'll leave that with you. So we're going to start now from the 16th to the 19th and see what it is they want to bring in. Well, I see that you're going to have to be very directive about what it is you want to accomplish. It's sort of like going someplace and looking to get something done, and you're going to have to be the one to say, look, I need this to happen like this, and can you do this, and would you help me move this, etc. So you're going to have to be the type A, the one that is the leader, the one that is directing how things are going to unfold. So and I don't see that in a heavy way. I just see that you're going to have to take charge, okay? I also see some celebrations, birthdays coming up in these next few weeks. So I see some celebrations closer to Thursday, Friday. That feels pretty good too. I also see an aspect of maybe thinking you're going or trying to be stubborn about something closer to the end of the week. I want to say more from Friday, Saturday. Kind of like putting your arms up and I'm not going to do it. And so don't let that stubbornness block you from what it is you need to do, because sometimes we can waste a lot of energy with that. You know, if you need to not move forward on something and that's your conviction, you stick with that. But once you've said it, done it, let it go. I don't see it being too much of a pattern that you're going to hold on to. I just see that there could be this tendency of like, I'm not moving, I'm not changing, you have to change, you do it. So don't get caught in that web, okay, because it's a big waste of energy. Let's see what else. All right, I'm also hearing forward thinking. So I want you to be aware that and this isn't projecting into the future, this is you understanding and relating to ideas and ideals that the mass consciousness may not have their pulse on. Um, I'm really feeling that they are wanting you to step out and work with this forward thinking. Don't just think it, do it. Start to apply what it is you're receiving. Because we are in a place of really, we don't need followers any more than we really need leaders. But if you are meant to lead or bring in a new idea, a new way of thinking and being, make a place for it. Do it. Many people get the hit, but they don't always do the work. And if you're getting ideas and you're getting an impulse to create something or to do something that's out of the box, go for it, okay? Because you're going to be supported. I also see near the end of this, I want to say closer to the 19th Saturday, that there could be this impulse to maybe revisit, here we are the re's again, to revisit maybe a place where you get stuck in some shadow aspects of yourself, maybe some depressive type of behavior or thinking or feeling. As we age, you start to know your triggers and where you are affected and how you flow. And it's natural to go down a little, to rest, rethink, revisit, to also then be able to come back up and out. But I see you being aware of, well, I could get into that pattern again. I could get into that being depressed or not doing what I know helps me stay on a more balanced vibration. All right, and for many, I want to say that can be an indulgence. I know we don't think of it like that, but we have to learn how to unplug and disconnect without having to be depressed or sick or have an issue. Like, what if you just allowed yourself to just rest or unplug anyway? Okay, so that's something to be aware of, because I see it as a conscious thing of like, oh, I could go there again. So just be reflective and know that if you're in that choice aspect, what if you just looked at what you benefit from doing that and do that benefit without having to go there? All right. So that's a reminder. Let me see if there's anything else. No, that feels pretty good. All right, so now I want to hit on the 20th to the 21st, because that is our eclipse. I think they said the last one was in, I want to say the 90s. Seemed like yesterday. So anyways, we're all welcoming this eclipse that's coming up. It's the solar eclipse. Be seen, I know, in Portland, and running down through, I think, Nashville also, we'll see the total eclipse. So I don't want to think ahead of time that we will feel it, see it, know it in any specific way, but I'm going to ask. So I want to ask specifically about that eclipse. Okay, what I'm hearing is that a lot of people have been very forgetful lately. It's almost as if, here, and I'm feeling a little emotional with this actually, because I'm hearing the word reset. Here's a RE again, but I see this forgetfulness has been coming in waves of like, why didn't I remember that? Or I can't hold that, retain that thought. So I feel like there's going to be some clearing on the mental plane, like a washing away. Like washing away whatever it has been that has been kind of clouding us from being clear thinking and more focused and having more clarity. So that's kind of a beautiful, interesting, because I do feel a little emotional about this as well, because I feel like it's useful. And what I'm hearing is that some of us have been caught up in a bit of a trauma kind of feeling or thinking. And I do know that this presidency has brought up some interesting aspects, I want to say, for a lot of people. And while a lot of people have felt very charged by it, there's been anger. Um, there's been this thought of control. There's trying to validate, all kinds of issues. And I don't want to say whether that is however you're perceiving this what's been happening. That's on you. For your own. I don't want to be political. And actually, I could do a whole video on what I perceive to be happening. So if you'd like to have that, just let me know, and I'll take the time to do that. But what I do want to say is there has been this forgetfulness that comes about as a result of sometimes of like some PTSD type symptoms, where things are happening so fast and daily that people are in trauma and they check out. So we're going to have a mind reset here with this eclipse. It's going to clear the slate and bring clarity and a lot of focus for a lot of people, and it's going to be really wonderful on that level. All right, from there I want to kind of I was going to put it to the side, but they're coming in, they're talking a little bit more. They're talking about the ancestors. And what I am, I'm hearing that the ancestors and our lineage of ancestors are coming in and bringing in joy and support, and kind of like, we have your back. We've got you, and we've got your back, and we're going to bring in a lot of push of energy to kind of push you and elevate your consciousness and push you forward and help you get the clarity and the clearness that you have been needing. And a lot of people, I think they have been floating in and out of these different mindsets and not really fully aware, or just feeling, oh, I must be tired, or maybe I'm depressed, or maybe I'm getting old, and and there could be aspects of all of those things, but I really am feeling that it is a result of the energy on the planet right now. So this clearing and our ancestors stepping forward to help push us, support us, and lift us up is going to be here. So now I'll look at just the 20th, 21st, to just see if there's anything else they want to give for those 2 days apart from eclipse type energy. All right, what I'm hearing is conscience, and I'm hearing confused. And I am also hearing perplexed. So I feel that there will be some misunderstandings, some confusion, and feeling perplexed. So just what I want to say, be sacred with yourself. Hold sacred space for you. And don't push, don't pull. And just know that that's kind of the energy that's permeating. Because I just feel a lot of really confusion and disorientation. And I know what I got for the eclipse, so perhaps there will be an intensity of that prior to the clearing that will come through as a result. I'm sorry, I'm pushing my table and making the video act up. All right, so let's look at now the 22nd to the 25th. So the 22nd is a Tuesday, and the 25th is a Friday. So let's look at that span and see. I'm hearing blessings. I'm also hearing recalibrate, as though your energy will be recalibrated, upgraded. I feel refreshed. It's like, and I feel aware. So that feels, it's always empowering to know that you're in the flow and that you are perceiving information clearly. That's a great feeling. I am also, it's funny because I'm hearing the word present, but I'm hearing it more as a gift. So some of you may be receiving a gift from someone near the end of the week, and I feel that this gift will not necessarily be specifically from that person. That person will have been led, either is gifting you as their teacher, a friend, a confidant, they just want to say thank you. But it is coming from the spirit side of life, encouraging them to do this. Okay, so with love, I say accept, appreciate it, and also thank Spirit for recognizing your work. because many people do different kinds of things every day. They volunteer, they help friends, um, they cook for others, they pick up the slack, and you will be recognized. So that feels really good. Let me see if there's anything else. I'm going to say that closer to the 25th, I'm feeling an increase in a physical charge of energy. Be aware, like I feel like a lot of tension kind of building up, or just almost like I got to do something, I have to do something, as though you've been lit up and all of a sudden you've got to get something done right now. So be aware to kind of, that's just really an indicator from your body to like breathe and, okay, I got it. I'll do it and let's move with this, but don't push on yourself to that extreme, all right? Because I feel like it's a little bit of it's not tension as much as a building up. People can get so excited about doing something and going somewhere that they don't enjoy it once they get there because of the pressure they put on themselves. But all right, so let's go from the 26th, which is a Saturday, to the 31st, which is a Thursday. Let's just look at that whole span, the 26th to the 31st. I see some of you trying to manifest some things, but I feel like it's a little bit of I Dream of Jeannie, where I'm just going to blink and it's going to happen. I keep blinking. It's not. Why isn't it happening? I'm trying to create something. It usually happens. Why isn't it happening? I feel like there's new tools. So whatever your usual way is of manifesting or creating in your world, that sometimes we kind of get on autopilot and we don't think, we don't look to either old tools that we've used in the past that become new tools, or recognizing there's a new way to do or to achieve what it is you want to achieve. So be open to newness or revisiting. Thank you. Revisiting some old ways that you did things that will become new again, because we never do the old the same way. All right, it's always upgraded a bit. I'm going to look again and see if there's anything else. I see a lot of happiness near the end of, near the 30th, 31st, even prior to that, the 29th, 31st. It's like jumping up and clicking your heels like, ooh, I got it together and it's happening, and, just a lightness in your step. So that feels really good. All right, so now I'm going to look at from the 16th to the 31st, just anything else they want to bring in. I am hearing world news, but more the second week. But I don't feel heavy about it. I just feel there's going to be more information coming out, more revelations, more people maybe stepping to the side, more individualization, let's say, okay? Thinking for themselves, making different choices. And I'm getting happiness. I just feel like a huge lift of clearing and healing and freedom. We don't realize that when we're in this foggy state, or if we've allowed ourselves to become, or we just unconsciously become in that cloudy state and it's released, we don't realize we've been clouded until it's gone. And so I just feel this uplift, fresh air, springtime kind of good energy. So with that, I want to say thank you. Namaste. Please like, share, subscribe. And if you want to join the ETS, the Bliss Muscle is the name of the session tonight. Feel free to join us. And thank you. And I'll see you for the September monthly energy forecast and channel message. Namaste.